Run It Back Nation, what is good? It is your boy DJ Ace Wood, Run It Back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Speaking of frauds, this is brought to you by Aura Identity Theft Protection. Don't be a victim of identity theft. You do everything on the internet. All your information's out there. There's frauds trying to steal it. Go to aura.com/runitback. Sign up for a 14-day free trial and see how many times they find your information online on the dark web in just 14 days. Give it a shot. The link is in the description. 14-day free trial, aura.com/runitback. Let's go. The Philadelphia Eagles make a roster move. They sign safety Jaquiski Tartt to a one-year deal. Just posted on Twitter by the Eagles page about an hour ago. Now, some of you are saying, who? Who? We're going to talk about it in a second. I do think, listen, aside from everything, this is an upgrade. All right, this is an upgrade, and let's first talk about why this is an upgrade, and then let's talk about Jaquiski Tartt and where you might know him from or where you may have seen him before, what play you may remember him from. But first, this is an upgrade, and it's because I just got done going over the Eagles' positions and ranking them by position, and safety was dead last. Safety was dead last, and you know I'm not very high on Jalen Hurts, but I even had quarterback ranked higher than safety on this team. Safety is the final hole, if you will, on this roster, the final question mark, the part of the team that we've been neglecting for years or we've been trying to fill, and it just hasn't worked out with certain players. Cough, Kavon Wallace. But they sign Jaquiski Tartt to a one-year deal. It adds depth. It adds veteran experience to the fold. It adds competition to the safety position on the Philadelphia Eagles roster. So I think it's a good thing, and I do think it's an upgrade because Marcus Epps and Anthony Harris are not good. Let's just call it what it is. They're just run-of-the-mill players that you can kind of find anywhere. Anthony Harris was, a sixth-round pick. Marcus Epps was undrafted, or it's the other way around. Marcus Epps was a sixth-round pick. Anthony Harris was undrafted. Marcus Epps last year started 3 games for the Eagles, had 37 solo tackles, 23 assists, 4 passes defended, and 1 interception. He was a sixth-round pick by Minnesota in 2009 and was a walk-on at Wyoming. He was waived by Minnesota, picked up by Philadelphia. Nothing special for Marcus Epps. Looking at what we had and in the competition, anytime a safety would make a single play on the field, we'd be like, oh my God, we have a safety, oh my God, Marcus Epps, and everybody would freak out. But let's be serious. Nothing special, nothing to write home about, right? Anthony Harris, on the other hand, undrafted player, signed by Minnesota in 2015, had some shades of upper-level safety play with Minnesota, but was franchise tagged and then signed a one-year deal with Philadelphia and then just signed another one-year deal with Philadelphia. Anthony Harris didn't impress me at all last season. I got to be honest with you. Just nothing special for me. Not very good at covering the field, the literal job of a safety. Not a very good tackler. Had some costly, big-time pass interference penalties late in the season, last season in pivotal games. I actually think he had a big one in the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. No, DJ Eastwood, it was in this game. It was in that game. But the point is, Marcus Epps, Anthony Harris, neither of them are anything special to write home about. So the Eagles go out. They sign Jaquiski Tartt from the San Francisco 49ers. And for those of you that are saying, who the hell is that? You might remember him for this play in the NFC Championship game last season.
Stafford airs it out. Jefferson downfield. He's picked. No, dropped. Unbelievable. A drop by Jaquiski Tartt, and he cannot believe it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Philadelphia Eagles signed the safety with one of the biggest drops in recent memory of 17-14 in the NFC Championship game. Has a wide-open opportunity at a game-changing interception and flat out drops the ball. So either this is what the Philadelphia Eagles do, or our safety room is so bad that this guy is actually an upgrade over Anthony Harris and Marcus Epps. But that's where you might know him from. Big-time drop in the NFC Championship game. So, again, not a Pro Bowl or not anything to write home about. Had competition in San Francisco, was at one point the backup strong safety, went through some injury, but he's a slight upgrade, all right? And here's actually what he said about that drop after that NFC Championship game.
Tie ball game, you can make that game-changing play. And for me, that's something I was thinking about all week. I know I can make that play. And when the play came up, I ain't make it. And I know that was a big play of the game, a big opportunity for me and for the team. And as a player, I mean, I just feel like I let my brothers down.
So, Jaquiski Tartt, we'll just see. We'll just see. A little bit of background information on him. He was a second-round pick in 2015. So if you're talking about just projections, college rankings, things like that, I think you have a better chance of finding somebody who was a second-round pick versus guys who were sixth-round and undrafted. So he was a second-round pick in 2015. He played for San Francisco for 6 seasons. He's bigger and faster than both Epps and Harris. He's actually one of the biggest safeties in the NFL at 6'1.5", 225. So he's a big dude, To put that in perspective, Brian Dawkins was 6 feet flat, 210. So Jaquiski Tartt is a big safety. If that's a positive to take away, a strength, if you will. Some of the best safeties in the NFL, Justin Simmons, 6'3", 210, Harrison Smith, 6'2", 215. So he has size going for him. So I think it has to be somewhat of an upgrade over what we were looking at. He adds competition to the safety position. He's not some kind of Pro Bowl safety that's going to blow you away, but he should be able to take the starting job on this Philadelphia Eagles roster at the safety position. So it's something to look forward to. It's something to keep an eye on. It's something to, gauge and see what happens. But I just think, like, with all of the upgrades that we've made this season and the safety position being at the bottom, literally because we were dealing with undersized guys who are not very quick, who are not very good at coverage, who was a sixth-round pick, an undrafted player, on and on and on. This is, at least in my opinion, a starting-level NFL safety compared to what we were just working with. So there you have it. The Philadelphia Eagles signed Jaquiski Tartt to a 1-year deal. And, we'll have to see what he looks like moving forward, man. So that's all I got, man. Until next time, this is DJ Eastwood, Run It Back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intro. Speaking of frauds, don't be a victim of identity theft. Go to aura.com/runitback. Sign up for a 14-day free trial. You guys have yourselves a good night. Peace.